Welcome back. This is a message for Pisces placement. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to go ahead and jump into your reading. We're going to check out the energy, see what's there, see what's in store, followed by looking at forward movement. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, time is fluid in tarot, so this message could have already resonated. It could be resonating at this time, or it could resonate sooner than you think. Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest, okay? All right, y'all. Happy Monday. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Hey, Janice. Hello. What do we have from the Pisces? Hey, Dreamer. What do we have for Pisces? What does Pisces need to hear? Remember, this could be a Pisces reading or for any other sign. If you happen to land on this message, then there may be something in the message that resonates with you. So don't disregard because it says Pisces, because I do have other signs that resonate as well. Hey, Blessing. Hawa, good to see you. All right, y'all. Let me get one more good shuffle here. What we have for my Pisces? Okay, cool. Appreciate you tuning in, Wawa. What is the overall energy? We got the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Cups. Why do we have the Hermit for Pisces? We got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Give me one more. The Four of Wands. This is you keeping to yourself. This is you keeping to yourself. Hey, Easy. This is you really just taking the time to really tune in, tap into self here. I feel like Pisces, this is a place like where you're just sitting here like, okay, I'm not living in the past, but I'm reviewing past actions. Maybe you're looking at past mistakes. Maybe you're looking at past situations. I'm not saying you're drowning in them. I'm not saying that you're just stuck in the past, but this is where you've learned a lesson. This is where you've learned to surrender. You're like, okay, I know that this didn't work out, this didn't work out, and this didn't work out. But maybe I need to do it differently. Maybe I need to speak differently. Maybe I need to walk differently here in a situation. So this is you taking a time out. And with the Four of Cups here, you could have situations where anything that triggers you, that's trying to offer conversation, maybe people that you don't want to really talk to right now are trying to call you, or I'm not saying you're being mean, but maybe you're protecting your peace. You could be like, okay, I don't want to pick up the phone for that person and it interrupts my flow because I know that person has a history of being low vibrational, right? And you could be just at this place of just wanting to keep your frequency as high as possible. So this is you not only separating from a lot of things, but also doing what you can to conserve your energy, which I love. A lot of times people are afraid to do this because they feel like maybe they'll lose that relationship or lose that friendship. But I'm here to tell you that if that situation was for you, it will still be there. And that I'm not saying completely ghost people, but if you have given indication that maybe you need time, maybe you just need an avenue to think more, maybe you just need to pull away from certain situations, and the real ones, the real people that really support you, really get you, are going to understand that. Of course, you know, we can't just get away from our children and all of that, especially if they're little. But you may have adult children that you are having to draw the line with. Maybe you realize that you have done all you could do as a parent and it doesn't seem like it's working. So maybe you're praying and asking God to just show your child the way, show your child what you've been trying to teach them. And that could be you also, Pisces, conserving your energy, not deciding not to go back and forth with them as much, providing them with the insight, but not trying to make it a requirement or mandatory, if you will. So this is you, Pisces, saying, okay, I've done my part as a parent, I've done my part as a daughter, as a mom, as a sister, as an aunt. I've done what I could do, okay, as a wife, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a husband. And now I'm pulling the reins back. I'm pulling my energy back because I need to reevaluate. Pisces, I really love this. Let me clarify this Four of Cups because I'm going to tell you why I love this for you in this season. Clarify Four of Cups, please. Somebody's cell phone could be vibrating, or you could have your phone on vibrate. I feel like somebody has their phone like on a desk or on a table where it's like face up and it vibrates, and the you may have it set where maybe it vibrates and shows a screensaver or of a picture of somebody that's calling you or something. I don't know. That could be going on. That could be happening with somebody's phone. I'm not sure if you're using your phone to watch this video, or maybe you're using a PC or a tablet. I don't know. But it definitely seems like somebody has their phone on vibrate. That's for somebody, okay? The Six of Swords is here in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords. So what I love about this for you, Pisces, is that you're not afraid to really say, hey, I've messed up. I've done a lot of things that were crazy. I may have said a lot of things that just weren't, just weren't in my character. But this is me taking time to do inventory. This is me taking time to look at what I've been collecting. If you think about, somebody could work in a warehouse like Amazon or Walmart distribution center or something like that, where you're in charge of inventory or you stock shelves or something like that. If you think about where you have a warehouse and you have items stocked, just think about that in the same context as your brain, as your energy. So you could have a lot of stuff. You could have a lot of heavy inventory, okay, heavy things that you've been storing up over the years, right? And you've noticed when you go and you actually do a little checklist. I'm actually seeing somebody with a clipboard with the papers on there, checking the expiration dates of items, getting ready to toss items out. Somebody works dealing with stocking, okay? But when you take time, if you put this on a basis of your energy, when you take time to do inventory on all the negative memories you have, all the negative situations you've been through, you're realizing, hey, they're expired. This right here is expired. Okay, I've been thinking about how my parents hurt me for years. That's expired now. It's time to let that go. I've been thinking about how that ex-husband, ex-wife, or ex, period, how they really hurt me. Or maybe it was multiple exes, but that's expired. I need to let it go. So this could be you just going down the list and looking at everything that seems to be sitting in the forefront, and you're realizing that the majority of those things have expired. So in order for you to recognize and really live in that energy of knowing that it's old, you had to get quiet. You had to really look at what wasn't making you happy and what will make you happy. It's kind of like in this vibe of you having or knowing that you need to reinvent yourself. Okay. Three of Pentacles is here in the reverse. I feel like I'm hearing no shame. I feel like, Pisces, you're not ashamed of where you are. You're not ashamed of what you've had to do to get here. You're living life to the fullest with the Eight of Swords here. And we have the Ace of Cups, and you're doing it with love. You're doing it with kindness. One of the best gifts you could give yourself is the gift of separation, is the gift of isolation in order for you to think. Sometimes the Most High will give you that gift without you even asking for it, especially if your energy seems way down. Sometimes you will be isolated in order for you to look at what's going on so you can make better decisions. In the past, I have the Knight of Cups here. So let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Give me more on the Knight of Cups here for Pisces. The Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Queen of Cups. Wow. Wow. So this is you, Pisces, in the past. You have always recognized that you were limiting yourself. You always knew you needed to let certain things go, but for some reason you just couldn't. Maybe you just weren't really ready. Maybe you hadn't, with the Five of Wands here in the reverse, maybe you hadn't resolved a lot of inner conflict. Maybe you weren't as confident as you needed to be. So these things that you are beginning to look at as needing to be eliminated are things that have like long overdue, with the Eight of Pentacles here. And with the Page of Wands, they didn't align with you. They don't align with you anymore. People, places, things. This could be you cleaning your house. This could be you putting things for sale or donating items with the Ten of Pentacles here. Looking for more salvation. Looking for more of a firm foundation or a better foundation, recognizing that certain things were just really draining you, eliminating those things. With the Hanged One, this seems like this is an eyesore, okay? This is somebody, Pisces, that pops up in your energy or pops up either in your mind or something that really grinds your gears here, okay? It could be a fellow water sign or it could be any sign, but this person seems like they pop up when you are feeling better. You could notice that. Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. I honestly feel like this person is a test for you, with the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Wands. Yes, this is truly a test for you, Pisces. And what I love about it, in the past, maybe you didn't pass the test that, for years you didn't pass tests because maybe you went back to talking to this person, or maybe they were able to really be in your energy again. But I feel like you have learned, you have figured out a way to deal with this situation that best serves you. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's keeping the energy away from you, with the Seven of Wands. With the Lovers here in the reverse, as you well know, the more that you separate from things that no longer serve you, the more it seems like those things want to just run you down, okay? When you seem like you don't care, all of a sudden it seems like people care. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. So that's a test for you, Pisces. Recognize that. And with the Six of Cups here in the reverse, recognizing it, bless them so that they can continue to move on, okay? And I don't mean you got to take up time with them. I'm saying send them a blessing, send them positive vibes. All right, hey, Dixie. And sometimes that's necessary, because right now you're manifesting with the Magician. You're manifesting things that you want. You're manifesting things that you need. Some of you wanting to manifest clarity. Others of you just want to manifest happiness, or you feel like you already have abundance. All right. So I really love that. Somebody's clearing out weeds around their home. Okay. Somebody's clearing out weeds around their home. Clarify the Magician. What you manifesting, Pisces? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is you manifesting comfort. This is you manifesting, hey, whoever I'm around, I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel safer on that person. Like, I don't want to feel like this person is so low vibrational that I don't know what they're going to bring some negativity in my life. This is you saying, I want great things to come into my life. And I feel like that's what you're manifesting here. With the Emperor in the reverse. Yeah. Anything that's low vibrational, anything that's going to take away from your peace, I feel like you are rejecting that. As well as you should with the Sun. Because you need to focus on your happiness, Pisces. With the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to continue to focus on happiness. Continue to focus on clarity. with the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Yep. You will have this ability to be comfortable, but it is a sacrifice here that you're willing to take. And that sacrifice is separating yourself from what no longer serves you and staying away from it. Even if this, whoever this is, want to keep popping up, being back in your energy. Honestly, this person could feel like you're ascending and they don't want you to do that. Now, some people could actually feel like you're growing spiritually and they don't want you to do that. It's just like in the physical, when people see you progressing, when people see that you're doing better, they want to, the low vibe people want to do things to kind of knock you off track. They want you to be back in the way that they remember you because that's comfortable to them. Don't ever allow somebody to do that to you. Okay. Hey, Teresa. Don't ever allow somebody to try to knock you back down because they feel comfortable with you being low vibrational. You've done all this hard work. You've done all this reflecting. You've done all this meditating. You've won some, you've lost some, and you've been through all these things. So when you finally start winning, and winning looks different for all of us, but winning to me looks like things just improving all around. Okay. It doesn't have to be big things. It could just be small things that you're starting to see, okay, that was a blessing, that was a blessing, oh, and that is definitely a blessing. When things are starting to roll around for you like that, and if you have some energy trying to come in to try to knock that down because they don't want you to progress, they don't want you to be better than who they used to know you to be or whatever like that, you got to eliminate that energy, man. I mean, you got to really get rid of it, because that is a person or that is an energy that for some reason has an issue with you growing, has an issue with you really knowing who you are. And when a person knows who they are, when a person really figures out who they are, it is very difficult for somebody to try to convince you of something else. But I feel like whoever this is, this energy is very persistent. They may try to take little digs at you, say things that throw you off, say things that are not right. Ignore it, Pisces. You're better than that. You're bigger than that. And keep going. Keep going. It doesn't even have to be somebody you've known for a long time. It could just be somebody that you've known for a short time that may see you growing, see you climbing, and they want to try to, chip away at that. But continue to put your trust where it belongs and continue to believe that better is coming, because it is. Okay. So let's see what's going on around you. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate y'all as always. All right. Let's see what's going on around you. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Making all this noise. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. All right. Let's see what's going on around you. What do we have going on around Pisces? What does Pisces need to hear for their greatest and highest good? What do we have going on around Pisces? What's the overall energy here? Overall energy for Pisces. We got the Judgment. Bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. Wow. Huh. Give me more on the Judgment here. We got the Ace of Wands. Hey, Sunny from Korea. Hello, hello. And we have the Hermit in the reverse. Oh, goodness, Pisces. This is somebody... like, hands down, this is a person that... they're giving you your props. They may not be saying this out loud, but this is a person that's giving you credit spiritually. Interesting. I feel like this person has more peace in their life, or they have more of a balance at this time. Clarify Temperance. With the Five of Wands, the Lovers, and the reverse. Yeah, they have been... this person was very immature. This person's... I mean, when I tell you they immature, it's like... you wouldn't even think this person... they act like a 5-year-old. Or you wouldn't even think... let's just say if they're 50-something, right? You would think they act like they're 5. Like, this person extremely immature, or they have been. I mean, and petty. Petty. The Lovers is in the reverse. Person's petty. But they're giving you your props. There's something here where they're giving you props for something. Give me a little bit more on this. The Five of Swords. This is like admitting. This is like admitting something. This is like admitting something. What is this person admitting? What are they admitting to themselves? They're not admitting it to you. What are they admitting to themselves about Pisces? The Death card. This is admitting that things could have been better, that this should have been better. Clearly, it's something old. I feel like this something old is something you've let go. And if you go back to the beginning, we're talking about you letting go of a lot of stuff. This was one of those situations that you let go of. Because you couldn't reason with the person. You couldn't talk to them. You couldn't do anything. So you just let it go. You felt like it was low vibrational and you let it go. And this person is giving you props for that. This person is giving you props for walking away from this or getting away from this here with the Chariot. You're being viewed as somebody that have just let this go. This could be a Leo. Or you could be a Leo. This, like, you're looked at as this person that has just like rolled off into the sunset. Like, you know what I mean? With the Eight of Swords here and the Four of Swords. I'm hearing Tina Turner. Was somebody watching a Tina Turner movie this past weekend, or maybe listening to Tina Turner? I don't know. With the Eight of Swords here, Four of Swords. Just getting away. Just getting away from things that just no longer serve you. Thinking long and hard about it. And I'm hearing vanishing. Somebody feels like you vanished, like you got out of the way. In the past, I have the Temperance here. Give me more on the Temperance. I'm sorry. Why did I say Temperance? We had a Temperance here. So this was the Emperor. So Temperance energy is peace. So this is a situation, Pisces, where you were trying to bring peace. But we have the Emperor here. So that's telling me that that's really what you were promoting. Right? That's really what you were promoting. I know I said Temperance, but sometimes you never know how the message is going to come out. But what I'm getting now is like, yes, you were all about having peace. You were all about having clarity, and you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. So you were standing on that. Like, hey, all I want is peace. With the Ace of Cups. Yeah. All I want is peace and love for everybody. Three of Swords in reverse. I don't want to hurt anybody. This is what you had going on, Pisces. You weren't trying to hurt anybody. You just wanted peace. You wanted equality. And this person would have taken the time to really look at it. They would have been able to see that all you wanted was peace. With the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse, but I feel like you received some type of chaos. Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, instead of peace, you received chaos. And it was just a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot going on here. With the Knight of Swords. It was a lot going on. Wow. So how does this person feel about Pisces? Why are they in their energy today? Someone could work in the medical field. Or maybe you could work in the medical field. Oh, wow. Somebody loves butterflies. The Nine of Cups is in the reverse. The Moon. Pisces is your energy. The King of Cups in the reverse. Let's get one more. And the Two of Wands in the reverse. Basically, Pisces, a lot of people, they know they were wrong about you. They know they were wrong. You you just want to bring peace to a situation. And you were looked at and viewed as something else. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Because if this person really take a look with the Fool in reverse and the Ten of Wands reverse, what were you really getting? If they really looked at it, like if they were trying to look at you like you were a hater or a problem starter, if you look at it, what were you getting? Let's say if you had been successful at starting an issue, what were you really getting out of it? Because honestly, there wasn't anything that you would have gotten out of starting something full of drama or full of chaos. They maybe try to view you in that way, or they try to convince people you were like that, but there was nothing to gain. There was nothing for you to gain. With the Three of Wands in reverse, and I honestly feel like this person can't see anything that you were going to gain either. They can't see that. With the Wheel in the reverse and the Strength in the reverse. Yeah. There's nothing here that would have given you, like you weren't going to get a Nobel Peace Prize by being a certain way. Like they see it like maybe they were telling people, oh, Pisces is a troublemaker. Pisces is a liar. Pisces thinks they're above the law. Pisces think they're like they're all that, like they've never struggled or something like that. And the whole time you weren't doing that. You were just trying to bring peace. And so now they get it. Like Well, why was Pisces trying to talk sense into me all this time? Why was Pisces always telling me to stay positive and all that? Like, what were they really getting out of it? And because this person was treating you like you were the culprit, like you were the villain. And really you were the victor. Like you were the one bringing the victory, the peace. But they were not in a position to accept it. What vibration were they in? I guarantee you they weren't in a position to accept it. With the Eight of Wands, yeah. They were too busy pointing fingers. Blaming shift, like shift blaming, or yeah, doing blame shift. They were too busy doing that. Well, you did this, and this. They weren't able to see what you were trying to do all along, which was bring peace and bring clarity and bring safety. With the World here in the reverse, your energy, Pisces, right now is like a magnet. It's not anything that they can just go out and find just anywhere. Your energy right now is just magnetizing. It's pulling them in, because had they never been exposed to your energy, it wouldn't be so, you can't miss what you never had. But to be around a person that really has a good heart and want everybody to just get along, with the Seven of Wands in the reverse here, and with the High Priestess, being around that type of energy, that love and spirit, that really just want to see everybody win, is rare. Because we have so many people that are sitting in this devil energy, that are just self-centered and to themselves, and just want things to align just for them. But Pisces, a lot of you, or any other sign, you're a person that when you win, you want other people to win as well. And that's something that they know. So how do they feel about Pisces here at this time? How do they feel about Pisces at this time? Look at that, with the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant. Wow. Wow. This is how they feel about you, Pisces. They could want to make a peace offering with you. With the Ace of Swords, it's like, I want to forget about the past, Pisces. And you're like, Pisces is like, okay, cool. I'm never going to forget the past, but I'm not holding it against you. I forgive you. But just because I forgive you, that doesn't mean that you have access to me anymore. That doesn't mean that we can grab coffee. That doesn't mean that we can chill. That doesn't mean that we can talk on the phone. That does not mean that. That just means that I am choosing to forgive you so that I don't become bitter. I don't want to be bitter, and I don't want to spread negativity to my other friends or my other situations. So I'm choosing to let this go. Yes, you hurt me. Yes, I may have hurt you too. We hurt each other. However it happened, it happened. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good time in my life. So I'm choosing, Pisces, you saying, hey, I'm choosing to leave you in my past. And this is what this person knows. They may want to start over. They may want to talk again. But what they know is that you've let this go. You are leaving them in your past. And with the Hierophant here, you're making a wise decision. You know it and they know it. Because this person knows their value. They know what they bring to the table. They know that they're an energy thief. I hate to say it like that, but this person's an energy thief. Not only will they sit at your table and want to see all the blessings that you have, when you turn your back, they're going to try to take everything off the table and even try to unscrew the legs on the table and take the table with them. Just say it. Like, they're going to see what you bring to the table. They want what's on the table, and they want to take the table with them too. So you don't have a leg to stand on. I'm just saying. That's, hey. They want it all. They want this. They want the setup. They want everything. Plates, bowls, silverware, napkins. I mean, the serving dishes. They want all tablecloth. You know, the cups, the glasses, the pictures. They greedy. There you go. They want it all. Cause you gotta remember, where did this crazy energy come from that you were trying to repel? It didn't just fall down somewhere and just say, boom, okay, here's negative energy. All right, what are you going to do with it? It didn't, no. This negative energy, Pisces, unfortunately, you were involved in it and you didn't ask to be in it because I feel like you were just trying to be positive. You were just trying to get along. I'm not saying you did everything right because we all make mistakes. Okay. But for the most part, overall, you were just trying to bring the peace. You were trying to bring clarity until you just couldn't. And Pisces, you tried and tried and tried and tried. But the one thing that you tried, that you didn't try all this time, that you tried in the end, was this right here. Eight of Cups. That's the only thing that I see that maybe you should have done sooner, was when you tried to bring peace and they didn't want it, walk away with the Eight of Cups. That's the only thing, because this was your power move. Your power move was never explaining yourself. Explaining your, oh, we just need to be peaceful. Oh, positive energy. That was not, that wasn't, uh-uh. No, when you try one time, when you try maybe two times, don't let it happen a third time. When you're trying to bring peace and understanding, and a person is not trying to give that to you, you need to walk. Eight of Cups. You need to go ahead. You did this. You walked away when things just got real hot and heavy. And I'm not knocking you for that, because at least you walked away from it. But for future reference, when you are giving out all this good energy and you're admitting your wrongs, you're reflecting, you're trying to talk to this person, and they still trying to come in and point fingers, trying to do this blame shift, you need to walk away from that. Let God deal with that. Let God show them what the truth is. Because it will be revealed. You can cold believe that. The truth is always going to be revealed, no matter what. Okay. Give me more on the energy that was revealed here, the truth. What was revealed to this person? Aha, Seven of Swords. Yeah. So the Seven of Swords energy was revealed to them. The Queen of Cups, 6, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Two of Swords in reverse. Yep. This person, I'm hearing mischief. Like this person, it was revealed to them that they're a hot mess, that they're mischievous. Like they've always known it with the Queen of Cups, because this person, what's crazy? This person could be highly intuitive. Highly intuitive, but they use their intuition to do crazy bad things. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. They don't try to grow or to put positive vibes out into the universe. They don't do any of that. This person probably used their intuition for bad. And then their intuition just turns into something else. Because then they're allowing another force to take over. And y'all know who's the king of confusion. We ain't even gonna go there. So they don't use their intuition for good. They use their insight to do bad, and therefore they attract bad energy. And that's what they tried to give to you with the Two of Swords in the reverse. But they see that now. They see that all the games they played, all the times that they were trying to pull the wool over your eyes, they were really fooling themselves. And you did the right thing, Pisces, by you walking away and showing that you love yourself with the Lovers. Four of Wands in the reverse, and not choosing to be a part of this. The Two of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. You saved yourself from a lot of heartache, a lot more heartache, and a lot more sleepless nights. You saved yourself from that. And so now you can just continue on with the Knight of Wands here and the King of Swords. You can continue on and declare and decree that you will not have this type of energy around you anymore. You can't always prevent it from coming around, but you don't have to keep it around you anymore. The moment that you detect when something's not right, see it for what it is with the Justice in the reverse and the Hangman in reverse. See it for what it is and immediately start eliminating it. Seven of Cups and the Star. So you can focus on what is best for you. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure you like the video and please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live. Further messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Stay blessed and safe. Remember that you're worth it always. Take care of yourself, love, and light. Hope you have a great one as well, Teresa. Thank you so much, everybody. Be safe. Remember that you're worth it. As always, y'all. Take care, and we will talk soon. Bye, y'all.